kind of talk a little bit about what's going on Earth and how we can deal with it in our lives, because we see a lot of things going around us and a lot of energy that's coming in, and sometimes it can be pretty hard to deal with at times. And one of the most important things to do during this time is to ground yourself and go outside for walks and to relax, to rest, to go within yourself, meditate, and to find who you are more and find your own frequency. And that's really important and really good for us, because as we do that, as we focus on that infinite part of ourselves, it keeps us more grounded within who we are. And also, I would like to talk about people focus on things outside of themselves during this time. A lot of people. And it's kind of freaking a lot of people out. They are kind of going a little bit crazy. They are thinking about conspiracies all the time. And it's important just to let go what is no longer needed anymore. All these politics, all this. Sometimes it's important to just, go within, stay within your own little bubble and be one with who you are. Because if you tap into the global events, the global sphere right now, it's not going to be high vibrational. You'll maybe do it like once a day, or not even once a day, just once in a while, and just check in to see what's happening. But it's not important to like engage yourself in this, because it's very fearful and it's not really needed to check into this kind of stuff, especially conspiracies. When I see people talking about these, it's coming from a fearful standpoint, and then like, what are you really going to do about it? Like, honestly, just kind of, it's better just to step back from it. It's better for you vibrationally. It's better for your mental health. That's what I've learned. It is important to let go of these things and let go of what's no longer needed, because, and trust in yourself and in your heart and in your team, and trust in them to bring you to where you need to be, to go where you want to go. You don't need to focus on these things because they are holding you back in a certain way. It's better just to trust. And especially your team, your angelic team and your spirit family, they aren't worried about this kind of stuff. So why should you be worried about it? It's important to come back to your senses and be like, okay, I don't have to freak out and all this stuff, Knowing that you are the creator of your reality and you set the pace is for what to come in your life. So no matter what's going on in the world, you can really set the pace for your own reality. I mean, there's some things you can't do, of course, because of the global events, but you can control how you feel and create how you feel during the moment. And that's the most important. And trusting and allowing in that is going to bring you where you want to be. And focusing on low vibrational things is probably not going to get you to where you want to be, unless you want to be in a lower vibrational state. If you are more drawn to that, which I probably wouldn't recommend, especially during this time, because during this time, low vibrational people, low vibrational energy, or just more unawake people in general, I would say, it's going to be more chaotic for them. They are going to kind of go a little bit crazy, a little bit, like almost feel very, very uncomfortable, and like this energy is so intense it almost makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes. But I know how to deal with it better than with people who aren't awake. They just don't know what's going on. They're just feeling blitzed out of their mind, probably. It kind of makes people very disoriented and stuff. And another point I was getting into is this energy is here to wake up people to who they are, and to awaken people onto this path, onto the ascension path. And it's kind of weird because everyone has to stay at their houses right now or in isolation or something, but it's actually a really good thing because people are having to focus within. And I had a lot of negative people in my life, and this energy, it makes people this kind of virus, and it is kind of an easy way to get people to stay inside and focus on themselves. It's like the perfect situation to try to get people awaken, honestly, because it gets people away from the other low vibrational people in their lives and allows them to step back and look at it from a different perspective, look at their whole life from a different perspective, to slow down. And there's some people that are not going to do it. There's some people that are going to drink during this time a lot or do all kinds of stuff, but it's going to get more uncomfortable for them in the coming months, in the coming years. So eventually it's better just to, look at life a different way and maybe choose the path of awakening. So that's all I'm going to say today. There's just a lot of stuff going on. It's kind of cool, but it's important to stay grounded and to focus on your heart and who you are. Thanks for watching.